evening. Good morning to everyone. Hope my voice loud and clear to everyone. Just give me a quick confirmation on the chat box so I can understand. Yes, my voice is loud and clear to everyone. All of you, I'm not getting your answers. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. So folks, before starting today's session, we'll discuss, have you practiced with free tier account? Have you created the free tier account? Because today we have to discuss about free tier account, right? So as a part of free tier, you have to create an account, because without free tier, you can't practice. That's why free tier account is required. Yes, everyone. If someone is facing any issues to create a free tier account or facing any problem, okay, not an issue. You can go for my recordings. So today is third day. So we discuss what is AWS, right? And we discuss why free tier account is required. Only that two things. Maybe if you are joining this group, so you will get recordings also, first day and second day, right? So if you haven't joined, so I'll request to you, kindly go and contact with support team. You can see support@logiclabscheck.com. It is an email ID of that. Or I'll request who is joining today, first download this QR code for the contents. Okay, so you will get how many topics we will cover in that 24 days, and just go for registration if you want. Or another thing, yeah, these are the support email IDs and contact numbers. If you are facing any issues, so kindly connect with that. So folks, till now we just discuss about how to create a new AWS account, right? And we'll understand what is region, where services are available. Most welcome. Where services are available, and what is the region, account number, small things we understand. Yes. And important thing is nothing but what we'll discuss, why AWS free tier account is required. To understand a multiple services, it is compulsory required. We'll understand that thing, right? So today, as a part of today's agenda, we'll understand what is EC2 service. Then we'll understand how to start a new Windows machine on AWS. While creating a machine, we'll understand what is key pair. And finally, we'll try to connect with my local system to the AWS cloud machine. Okay. As I remember, only first is completed, how to create a free tier account. Right, folks? I'm correct? Okay. Folks, as we discussed till now, if you are connecting with me, if you are joining my class, so I'll request to everyone, kindly be active participant. Okay. So whenever I'm asking the questions, kindly reply on that so I can understand, yes, everyone is listening, right? Everyone is following me. Because see, it is not a one-way traffic. If you need to go for the one-way traffic, so lots of videos are available in the YouTube, or you can go for Udemy sections also, right? In free small amount, lots of videos you will download. Here you are coming to understand how AWS services will work. So kindly ask me the questions, or if you are facing the issues, you can ask, right? So it is nothing but what learning and teaching and learning methods, we can say. So please, all of you, be active. Whenever it is required, kindly type in the chat box, or you can raise your hand. So after completing that particular topic, we can move and we can discuss about that, right? So hope everyone will active mode from today, right? Yes, folks. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I am also expecting from you same because as I told, it is two-way communication. If you are asking me, if you are interesting to learn that thing, so definitely trainer can add 2 3 extra things in that session. If no one is replying, so definitely I am also feeling bored, and definitely whatever contents are there, only will discuss about this and will close this session, nothing else. Okay, so before starting today's agenda, folks, understanding EC2 services, creating a Windows machine, key pair, and how to connect, we'll understand in on-premises, if we need to start any business, what are the requirement? Okay, so in the first day also we'll discuss. Yeah, I am coming to my drawing page and I'm creating here. Yeah, on-premises. So first we need a server. We'll go and we'll purchase some server, right? In that server, some infrastructure is available. Infrastructure is nothing but what? RAM, for example, it's 12 GB. CPU, it's nothing but what? 4, and 1 TB of hard disk. Okay, yeah. So this is nothing but what? Infrastructure. You will purchase that infrastructure, and apart from that system, folks, if you are discussing about the organization, so only server will not work. What you have to do with server, you need some network devices, you need some router, you need some switches, you need some storage devices. We'll discuss in a first day why organizations are moving from on premises to the cloud. Okay, so important is nothing but what? In AWS, folks, we will continuously or till end, we will discuss about servers, how you can start the server, how you can configure the server, how you can deploy a websites. Okay, so important thing is nothing but what? We have to understand how server will work. Okay, so small definition is available between server and client. I'll create some client. Yeah, it is client, and just think about it, it is your server. Yeah, so if you need to communicate with your server, what happened? Client first will send a request to the server. Okay, and as per client request, server will respond. That is the method between the client and server. Okay, so I'm typing, it is nothing but what? Server, and this one is client. Okay, so whatever services we are installing here, client will sending a request. For example, you are typing google.com, so your google.com request will come to the Google server where it is available, and if it is live, it's working, then only it will reply to the client. Okay, so folks, today we will understand how we can start first server in AWS cloud. Okay, and we are discussing about the AWS. So in the AWS, server is called in another language, that is EC2, Elastic Compute Cloud. Yeah, this, it is nothing but what? Server. Okay, it is called EC2, or in other case we can call instance. So one thing you have to clear, if I am using word server, that is also nothing but what? Machine, where we will install the services. If I am saying EC2 instance or only instance or EC2, then also I am installing, I am launching server. Okay, so we have two types of operating system, folks, in our daily use case. First is Windows, and second one is Linux. Okay, may I know, folks, what is the benefit of using Windows and Linux? Most of the companies, instead of using, they are launching Linux operating system. May I know what is the first case? Why? What is the first drawback between the Linux and Windows? Major thing. Yes. I'm not getting answers. Yes, all of you. Very good. Very good. Thank you. Thank you so much, folks. If you don't have any idea, please reply. Right. Yeah. Simple thing. We are using Windows operating system or we are using Linux. If we are using client, most of the time, my client system will come with Windows operating system. Okay. And when we talked about server, so most of the time we will use Windows or Linux. Both operating systems will come in the server operating system, right? So what is my question? What is the first difference between the Windows and license? Sorry, Windows and Linux. What is the first difference? So what is the difference, folks? Windows come with paid and Linux is nothing but what? Open source, right? Yes. Yes, thank you. So Windows always we have to purchase a license. And Linux, it is open source software, no need to purchase any license. Whatever services you are using, if you know how to deploy, so you can easily deploy. So most of the users are going for the Linux operating system in the server. Based on your use case, if you have already paid Windows operating system, so definitely you can go and you can install Windows also. Okay. Actually, Umer, what happened? We are not familiar with Linux. That's why we are saying Windows is friendly usable, we can say. So that's why most of the client systems depend on Windows. But when we talked about server, when we talked about EC2 instance, when we talked about corporate, so always in that we are using the server's operating system. If we are using Windows, then also server will use. If I am using Linux, then also we will use a server. And most of the what we say companies, organizations are moving their infrastructure to the Linux. Why? Just because of first thing, that is nothing but what it is. Yes, free of cost. That's why, folks. Open source. Okay. Yeah. So client, it could be anything. So folks, today we will understand how we can deploy first EC2 instance and first server in our cloud. Okay. Yeah. So first we will understand a little bit theoretical concept. What is EC2? Okay. In on-premises, we are saying server, but in cloud, they are asking or they are saying EC2, right? So what is the meaning of EC2? So it is saying Elastic Compute Cloud. EC2 full form is nothing but what, folks? Elastic Compute Cloud. Why it is called elastic? So it is saying refer to the fact that you can easily increase or decrease the number of servers. Elasticity. Okay, that's why your server, whatever servers you are launching in cloud, it is, yes, anytime you can increase the capacity of the server and anytime you can decrease based on user requirement. Okay. Yeah. Second, elastic. Second, compute refers to reason why most user run servers to host an application or process data. Meaning of that, in compute, it's a mix of CPUs and RAM. Process, we can say. It will process the data. So to process the data, two things are most responsible. That is nothing but what? CPU as well as RAM. When we launch new type of application, so sometimes you have to think about how many CPUs you want to launch that application or you need to think about how many GB of RAM is required to run that application. Okay, so that's why it is called a compute. And finally, it is called a cloud because this server is not available in front of you. It is available in cloud, right? Refer to the fact that EC2 instance that you run hosted in the cloud. So that's why Amazon is using server is nothing but what? Elastic Compute Cloud. Okay, so this is the full form of Elastic Compute Cloud, EC2 server. Now, if we select EC2 Compute Cloud, so it will ask you multiple things. Means in that server, what you can launch. So you can launch anything. You can launch your website. You can launch your application. You can launch your game. You can launch your database. Based on your organization, you can start anything. Because EC2 is nothing but what? Server. Hope it is clear, folks. Everyone. Yes, I'm not getting from others, folks. Okay, folks, right now, today, third day is going on. So that's why not that much of load, or we can say services, we are not discussing that much. But definitely, when we are moving ahead, I'll give you some assignments also, real-time examples, because I'm working with some real-time projects or as well as some banking sectors. So as a AWS consultant, so I'll give you real-time examples that you can understand how it will work in your AWS scenarios, how you can utilize that resources in AWS. So please be active mode and understand clearly. If it is not understandable, please ask me so I can repeat that thing. Okay, yeah. So today we are installing or launching the first server. So we'll understand what is first server name, Elastic Compute Cloud, and what is the full form. Now, moving to the next. When we are selecting a server, for example, we purchase a server from market. Okay, yeah, I'll draw downside. Yes. Now, you purchase a server from market. Okay. You have RAM, you have a CPU, you have hard disk, and all the infrastructure is added in that server. Okay. After that, you need to install operating system as per your condition. Yes, folks, because server, when we talked about server operating system, no one will give you pre-built or pre-installed operating system. Only client system, they will give you the operating system. Just like you are purchasing laptop for personal use, they will give you Windows 11, Windows 10. That is also personal use, right? They will not give you server operating systems. Why? Because server operating system, we have to purchase Windows and Linux. It is, as you told, complicated, little bit hard. Okay, yeah. So when we purchase, we have to go for the operating systems. Now, just tell me how many types you have to install operating system in the server. For example, right now you purchased a server and you need to install operating system inside this server. Server is available in front of you. Just tell me how many ways you have to install operating system in server. How many ways you can use it? Yes. First, how many methods, ways we can install operating system in my server machine? Guys, I'm not getting response from your end. I'm not clear. Okay. So whatever you are thinking, just tell me, folks, because if I am understanding, so I can explain in a very good way, in a better way. Otherwise, I am thinking no one is interested. Just we have to go whatever is available inside the PPT and close the session. Okay. So when you purchase the server or when you add RAM, hard disk, and CPUs. So what you will think, you will decide to install operating system. Okay, so we have three methods. First, it is called, yes, very good, method. First is nothing but what? CD DVD, CD/DVD, right? First method. Second method is nothing but what? Yeah, pen drive. And third method, we have a network device. Networking cables. So through the network, we can install operating system. Through pen drive, we can install operating system. Through CD and DVD, we can install operating system. Okay. Why? Because this machine is available in front of you. Just think about it. You purchase one laptop and this laptop is not working, right? So what you will do with the help of these three options, DVD, pen drive or network cable, you will install fresh operating system inside this laptop. Then only it will work, right? So same with happened with server also. When we purchase the server, we'll install with the help of three methods. But right now, what is the scenario? My server is not available in front of me. It is available in the cloud. Okay, so how I can install operating system inside the cloud, right? Because it is not available in front of me. So Amazon is saying, when you are launching EC2 instance, okay, when we are launching EC2 instance, so first you have to select AMI, Amazon Machine Image. Okay, yeah, you have to select AMI. It's called Amazon Machine Image. What is AMI, folks? What is Amazon Machine Image? It is a template, okay, that is used to create an EC2 instance. Templates is nothing but what? Image of your operating system. What AWS will do? AWS will save multiple operating system in the cloud. Just we have to click and it will start. Okay. One more question to everyone, folks. Hope maybe you will know about that. When your laptop is not working and you visit to the some shop and they are saying you have that shopkeeper need to format your what we say laptop, or we can say they need to install new operating system. Okay, so through this media, CD, DVD, pen drive or network cable, minimum to minimum, how much time period is required to install new operating system in physical laptop? 3 years. Okay, I'm not creating what we say operating system. I am just installing. Thank you. Thank you. You are replying. Very good. Yeah. Yes. 20 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes. Right. Based on the condition. Right now, we are most of the time we are using pen drives. Right. So what happened? Most of the time, 15 to 20 minutes compulsory required. If you have high speed RAM, 4-5 CPU, lots of hard disk, then also 15 to 20 minutes compulsory required, because pen drives, all data will saved in your laptop, then it will execute one by one, right? So it will take a little bit of time. But Amazon is saying, if you are going for the AWS, okay, and if you are selecting Amazon Machine Image, and Amazon Machine Image is nothing but what? Operating system, which you want, which you need to work, or which you have to select. So when operating system you select, within 1 minute or max to max 2 minutes, your system is ready with operating system. That is the beauty of cloud, folks. Same mechanism is available in every cloud. If you are going for Azure, Azure also give you operating system very quick. Amazon also give you quick, as well as GCP, Google Cloud also providing you operating system quick as compared to on-premises. On-premises, minimum to minimum 15 to 20 minutes compulsory required. But when we talked about cloud, within 1 to 2 minutes, I'm not talking about hours, right? 1 to 2 minutes, your system will ready with fresh operating system. Will just get one practical hands-on after some time. Okay. Yeah. So when we come to AMI part, when we are selecting operating system, so some options we have. First options will come, that is called a quick start AMI. So what is quick start AMI? Amazon is saying Linux and Windows AMI that are provided by AWS. It will come with the help of quick start AMI option. Some operating systems are free, some operating systems are paid. Now, second one will come, second option, that is called My AMI. This all four options will come under AMI option, folks. I'll show you practically. Yeah. So second is My AMI. In My AMI, if your organization created one server, for example, okay, and he installed in that some website, one server you installed and you deploy some website, okay, and your server is working perfectly. So what you will do, you will create a copy of this server. Why? Because if this server is crash or corrupt, okay, so what you will do, you will take a copy of this server, same server, another copy. Okay, so what happened if original server is down? So with the help of this copy, you can start same, right? Just like image, right? Correct, right? So it is a main server and it is a copy. So when it is not working, so again you are installing AMI. AMI will start in 2 minutes, but configuration, setup, settings, it will take a little bit of time, right? So instead of that, you are converting into image or copy of your website, web server. So quick, it will start with same configuration, same settings, right? So this type of copy will reflect in My AMI option. It is related with your organization. No other person can launch, no other person can select from this option. It is for public. This one, second, third and fourth one. This all the options, third, fourth and first, it is for public, but My AMI, it is for private organization use. Okay. Now, third, AWS Marketplace. So in that marketplace, pre-configured templates from third parties are available. For example, right now, Quick Start AMI will provide you plain server, only server, operating system. Okay. You have to select which type of software you want to install in this operating system. First, install operating system, then select it is a web server, it is application server, it is database server, it is game server, whatever it is. But in Marketplace AMI, already database is installed, already web server is installed. Some extra softwares they will provide you. That's why it is called you AWS Marketplace. And it is not from AWS, it is from some third parties. And finally, fourth option we have, that is called a community AMI, AMI shared by others. Okay. Use at your own risk. It's most important, folks. AWS is saying if you are using community AMI, so what is inside the operating system, Amazon haven't checked. It is depend on your own risk because it is not a verified product. Maybe in community AMI, some hacker will upload that operating system. If you select that operating system, so your entire detail will move to the hacker's computer. So that's why community AMI is not trusted. Use at your own risk. You have to check and you have to use. Okay. So when we are selecting operating system, we will get this 4 options. Hope everyone will clear about this AMI option, folks. Right? All of you? Yes. Thank you. Now, thank you. Thank you so much for response. Now come to the next. Yes. after selecting AMI, some distribution, sir, some disturbance. Folks, are you getting disturbance? Because I think it's not from my side. All of you? Yes. Yeah. So kindly check your headphones and all. Okay. So now, folks, next thing, we are selecting instance type. Okay. Yeah. So what is instance type? Based on your server capacity, based on your requirement, AWS will provide you server. Okay. So if you need a large type of server, large quantity, so you have to select some different type. If you want a small, so you need a small type. So when you select instance type, it will show you this type of numbers or letters. So what is the meaning of that? So first alphabet, whatever it is mentioned instance family, first alphabet. After any alphabet, if number is coming, so this number is called instance generation. Just like we went to purchase a laptop, so we are asking to the shopkeeper, it is i3 or i5 or i7. So he's saying, yeah, i3. So next question from our side, it is from which generation, right? Yeah. So this 6 is number, whatever number is there, that number is nothing but what? Indicate generation. Okay. If after the number direct dot and some numbers are coming, or sometimes any alphabet also be there. So if any alphabet is there after the number, so it is called a additional capability. Okay. Yeah. And after the dot, whatever numbers are there, it will mention size of your instance. It is based on how much GB of RAM and CPUs require. We'll discuss a little bit in practical. Just wait for some time. Just understand, we need to select instance type. Okay. Yeah. Now move to the demo part, and I'll show you this all the things in practical way. Yes. Okay. So how to start AWS, folks? Just go to this website, aws.amazon.com. Press enter. I'll copy paste this URL in the chat box. Yeah. Now, click on sign in. When you click on sign in, make sure root user will select. We'll discuss what is the difference between root user and IAM user in upcoming sessions. But just pay attention. You have to click on root user option. Okay. And type here your email ID. Already we discussed why this type of email ID I type, right? 270323. What is the logic behind that? So it is recommended by me. Yeah. So just click on next. Type the password. Click on sign in. Now, when you click on sign in, we'll discuss after the name in right hand side, it will show you region, right? So for example, right now Mumbai region is selected. So whatever services I am launching, this all the services belongs to Mumbai region only. Okay. Yeah. So today we are launching first server, first EC2 instance in the cloud. Okay. So I am in Mumbai region. What I'll do, I'll go to EC2 instance in the services, compute EC2, or it is a long method, short method. In the search box, you will type EC2. So related EC2, all options will come in front of you. You have to click on EC2, and EC2 is nothing but what? It is mentioned here, virtual server in the cloud. Okay, it is a server. It is a server machine. Yeah. So click on EC2. Now, yes, it will give you the dashboard of the server. Now here, just click on instance. You can see here instance option is available. Click on instance. and you will see I am in Mumbai region and it is showing no matching instance found. Meaning of that, right now we don't have any type of server. Okay, yeah. So first server we are installing. So for that, what we are doing, we are clicking on launch instance. Okay, just click on launch instance and you will get some page from Amazon. You have to fill that page. In first day, we'll understand Amazon is on demand services, right? So same here, I am demanding to AWS, hey AWS, we need this type of operating system. That is my server capacity, that is the password, and this is hard disk. Just provide me this type of server. Okay, we are demanding to AWS, and AWS will listening that demand. If it is available, it is with Amazon, it will provide you. Okay, is it clear, everyone, folks? Yes. Okay. Yeah. So when we click on instance, launch instance, first options will come, that is called a name and tags. Here you need to type your name and tag. That is nothing but what? For your understanding, this server belongs to which services, because in real time you are working with multiple servers. Okay, so when you are working with multiple servers, if for example 10 servers are running in EC2 dashboard, yeah, in EC2 here 10 servers are there, one by one, one by one, and no one have the name. How we can understand which server is working as a web server, which server is working as a game server, which server is working as an application server? We can't understand, right? So what we have to do, Amazon is saying, when we are in creation page, demanding page, just type a server name, which purpose you want this server. Just like we are taking a selfie. Okay, so I'm typing hashtag so and so, hashtag XYZ bridge, right? Hashtag XYZ hotel. To understand, I visited there, and from there we capture that selfie. Okay, so it is nothing but what? For understanding. So I am typing any name, you can type it. So I am typing demo, or we can type test server for testing purpose or demo purpose. Now, after typing a name, second thing it will ask, as we discussed, AMI, Amazon machine image, right? And Amazon machine image is nothing but what? Yes, folks, operating system. Okay, so Amazon is saying, hey engineer, which operating system you want? Kindly select. Yes. So what I'll do, I'll click on browse more AMI. Here some examples are there. Quick start, but we need to know that 4 option, right? What we'll discuss in PPT. I'll show you again. Yeah. Yes. Quick start, my AMI, marketplace, and community AMI. So for that, what we'll do, we'll click on browse more AMIs. Just click here and you can see quick start, my AMI, marketplace, and community AMI. 4 options are available. Okay, so detail is available in the PPT, folks. Quick start is based on Linux, right? You can see Mac as well as Windows. You can see in downside Windows also available, Microsoft Windows. Okay, and you can see most of the operating systems are free tier eligible and verified product. Okay, meaning of that, it is trusted operating system. If you are selecting this operating system which is free tier, so Amazon will not charge you extra amount because it is coming from free tier eligible and it is verified product, verified provider. So you can use this operating system as a trusted operating system. Okay, So multiple operating systems we have. You can see Mac. It is showing you only verified, no free tier. So if you are selecting this one, so what happened? It will chargeable. Amazon will charge for this operating system because it is not come in free tier eligible limit. Okay. So make sure for the practice folks, you will select free tier and verified provider. Okay. So today we are launching Windows, first Windows operating system. So best method, what you have to do, you have to click on filter option, left hand side filter options are there. Just select free tier only. And after selecting free tier, click on all Windows. So Linux, Mac and all operating system will hide. Only it will give you Windows, and in Windows also all are free tier. You can see free tier, this one, that one, all 5-6 operating systems are there and all are free. Okay. Yeah, that is coming in first option, that is called quick AMI, quick start AMI. It is provided by AWS. Now come to the second one, my AMI. It's showing 0 because right now I haven't created any image. I don't have server. How can I create image? Right. If you understand. Yeah, I think I deleted that example. Yeah. So if you have a server, then only you can create the image of that. If you don't have server, how you can create the image? Okay. So that's why. Yeah. It is showing you 0. Now, third one, marketplace, some third party, AWS and trusted third party AMIs. And these AMI, most of the AMIs are paid, folks. You can see Fortinet. Some firewall operating system is available. That is, yeah, here it is mentioned free trial. Some trial period is free. After that, it is chargeable. Sophos, AWS Linux 2 AMI, CIS, SUSE, multiple operating systems are there, but it is not free tier. It is paid. Okay. Now come to the fourth option, that is community AMI. It is not trusted, published by anyone. Anyone will publish. Just click on that and you will see only few options have provide verified. After the next, yeah, some different publishers are available. Okay. Yeah. So hope folks you will understand what is the use of this 4 option. Yes, all of you. Can we choose all Linux with free tier, sir? Definitely. Today we will discuss about Windows. Tomorrow I'll show you how to select Linux. And most of the time, 95% we can say our course we will depend on only Linux. Because Windows is very easy. You will see the mouse and you can click graphical user interface. But in the Linux, we are using the commands. So we need to understand how to work with commands. That's why. Okay. So whatever commands I'll use, I'll explain that command. And what you don't know, so definitely you need to learn from other areas. Linux part will not cover, but definitely most of the commands will discuss here. Yeah. Now, as I told you, click on AMI, click on quick start AMI, click free tier only and all Windows, because we are starting first Windows operating system. So you will see lots of operating systems are available. 2022 is new one, we can say. So 19 also I am not selecting because little bit extra server capacity is required. So I'll go last one, 16. Okay. So folks, I'll request to everyone, don't go for core base. Just select only 16 base. No core option is available here. Okay. Why? If you are selecting core base, so what happened? Windows will install with CLI, command line interface. You will see only command prompt. You can't see graphics. So that's why I'll recommend to you, just go and select Windows Server 2016 base operating system. Okay. Yeah. So come here and select. Now I typed a name and I select my operating system, which I want. So within 2 minutes or 1 minute, AWS will give me Windows operating system, graphical user operating system with my server. Okay. Now, after typing two things, after selecting two options, come to the third one. Now it is asking you instance type. Okay. What we'll discuss in PPT. Okay. So again, come to the instance type and see what is first alphabet. It is called an instance family. Okay. So come here and understand, it is starting with T. So what is a T? It is a instance family. What is 2? It is generation. And after dot, some name or numbers are there. That is nothing but what? Yes, you can see system size, instance size. So if you are selecting T2.micro, so how much capacity AWS will provide you? AWS will provide you 1 CPU, 1 GB of RAM. Okay. And it is free tier eligible. As I discussed yesterday, if you create free tier account, so what is your EC2 or server capacity, folks? How much hours or days or years are free to start a server, to work with server? We'll discuss second topic, right? Yesterday or last topic, we can say. What is the free limit of the server, folks? 1 year. It is for all entire account. Account is available for 1 year. 200 plus services are there. But we are discussing about one server, one service. That service is called EC2, right? What is the capacity, free capacity of this EC2 server? Every service have a different capacity. We'll discuss at the time of account creation. So what is the capacity of EC2 instance? Yes, not 720, it's 750 hours. Okay. Yeah. 750 hours per month. I'll give you the example of your mobile data. Right? Yeah. Mobile data. For example, daily basis, it will upgrade automatic. If you are using, then also no problem. If you are not using, then also no problem. Every day they will give you new limit. So same, every month, AWS will give you 750 hours. Yes, every month, 750 hours. If you are using that 750 hours, well, if you are not using, not an issue. Next month, again, you will get 750 hours. It will not carry forward. For example, first month, you use 300 hours only. Now, 350 hours are remain. So that will not include in next month. Every month, you will get 750 hours. It is the limit of EC2 instance. Okay. So what AWS is saying, lots of servers are there in AWS based on capacity, right? You can see here, come to the instance type and just click on this arrow. Yeah. Could you please tell me how to identify 1 CPU, 2 CPU? See here, T2.micro, it is showing you family is T2. Okay. And 1 CPU, 1 GB of memory. It is always coming with instance type. Whatever instance type you are selecting, after the instance type, it will show you all the detail. Okay. Yeah. I am selecting different one and see how much capacity that server have. Yeah. Yes. T stand for family. It's coming from T family. We'll discuss in upcoming session how many types are available based on your workload, folks. For example, you need to launch a game, right? So for gaming purpose, different type of server is required, because in that server, we need some graphics card, right? You need to install web server. So web server, no graphics is required, right? So Amazon is divided some families, some different sections, we can say. Just come to the this website and you can see general purpose, compute optimize, memory optimize, accelerate computing. If you want CPU and what we say RAM, so go for the compute optimize. If you need more RAM, go for memory optimize only. Accelerated, we'll discuss in upcoming slide what is the purpose of this every name. Okay, so just see, when we click on general purpose, you will see M series, T series is available. Okay, when we go for the compute optimize, C options are coming. When we go for memory, R, X series are different. When we go for accelerate, P series, I series are there, right? So based on that, options are changed. So we are selecting first general purpose. It's common, balanced compute and memory. Okay, yeah. So just click on this arrow and you will see multiple types are available. See here, T2.X large. So here 4 CPU and 16 GB of memory is available, but you can see it is mentioned here free tier eligible. It is not mentioned free tier eligible, meaning of that if you select T2.X large, it is chargeable. It is not free. Amazon will not deduct your using time from 750 hours. Okay, so lots of servers are available. You can see C4.large, 2 vCPU, 3.75 GB of memory, 36 CPU, 60 GB of memory. So 48 CPU, 96 GB of memory. So based on your condition, lots of operating systems are there, folks. Okay, but as a practice, as a demo, I'll recommend just go for T2.micro and make sure in front of that free tier eligible is available, because our account is free tier account. That's why. Yeah, hope it is clear. Based on requirement, we choose instance type. Correct. Yes. So we'll discuss which type of load is used for which option, right? For example, general purpose, compute purpose, memory optimize. A small session is there. In that session, we'll discuss why general purpose is used and for which scenario. Why compute is used for the which use cases, which type of load you have. So you can go and you can select this type of options. Okay. Yeah. Now, after selecting EC2 instance, it will ask you third thing, that is called a key pair. What is the key pair? Key pair is nothing but what? Password. Your system password. To log into the system, this password is required. Okay. So you can create new password or you can use existing key pair also. So first time, if you are creating first server, so just click on create new key pair. Okay, and type your key pair name. So my key pair is new hyphen key. Okay, leave it as it is, all the option. Just click on create key pair. So when you click on create key pair, one file will download in download section with the name of this. Okay, yeah. Now, before understanding a key pair, folks, little bit understanding is required. You have one server in on-premises. You are installing operating system inside this. This server is available in front of you. That's why you are typing a password. Okay, but we are launching my server in cloud. Okay, so that server is not available in front of me. So for security purpose, Amazon is saying it is a key pair. Okay, so meaning of that, two types of keys Amazon will provide you. One is called public key, one is called private key. Okay. When you click on create key pair, type a name and click on create key pair. So you can see store the private key. You will download private key. Just click on create and you can see key pair is downloaded. Okay. But it is half part of the key. Half part is with Amazon. When you want to log in, Amazon will cross check. What is the server name? Server name is test-server. And what is the key name? New-key. It will match both. If both will match, then only it will give you chance to log in. Otherwise, it will say your password is not correct. Your key pair is wrong. That's why it is called a key pair. Two keys. One is with Amazon, that is public. One is with you, that is called private. Hope you will understand method of key pair, folks. Right? Yeah. Key pair is nothing but what, folks? Password. Okay. But on premises, only password is required. In cloud, we don't have physical server. That's why Amazon will give you a method that is called a key pair. Just try to understand what is key pair. For example, you started one server. Okay. And yeah, you started one server, and in that server, you attach some key. Yeah, this key is connected with that server, this server, for example. So what Amazon will do, Amazon will create two keys, same key. This is also and another one. Okay, so one key name is nothing but what? Private, and second is nothing but what? Public. Okay, public key is saved in cloud. Okay, and private key saved in your computer. Just like I downloaded one key pair. So my key pair is belongs to private key, and what is available in AWS or cloud, that is called a public key. When you want to log into your server, AWS will cross check. Both will match. Then only it will give you the permission to log into this server. Otherwise, it will say you can't log in because your key pairs are wrong. Your passwords are incorrect. Hope it is clear. Right? Okay. Yes, everyone, folks, or anyone have any doubt? All of you, give me a quick confirmation on the chat box. I'm getting only few responses. What about others? Okay, so I downloaded new key pair. Tomorrow also we'll discuss, because tomorrow we are launching Linux server. Yeah. If we change the path in the private, how it match? If we change the path, not an issue, because it is not depend on your path. It is depend on content, whatever available inside this key pair. It is encrypted key. Okay. So it will, both will match. If both will connect together each other, then only it will provide you. It is not a matter you are connecting with your laptop or some other persons are connecting. If other person have this key, they can log in. If they don't have this key, they can't log in. Yeah, we'll discuss, Anusha, what is PEM and PPK tomorrow, because when we are discussing about the what we say Linux, at the time we have to understand what is PEM and what is PPK. Okay. Yeah. So just think about it, key pair. So public key with Amazon, it is showing pair, right? Both two keys. So one is with Amazon, that is called public. One is with you, downloaded, that is called a private. Okay. Yeah. Now, rest of the thing, just leave it as it is. Okay. And click on launch instance. You can see here launch instance is there. Just click on launch instance. Now your request is successfully submitted and instance state is showing pending and status check is showing you null right now. Just refresh your page. After some milliseconds, it will show you running and it is initializing. Refresh. Yeah, just wait for yes. You can see instance state is running and status check initializing. So within a minute or 2 minutes, it will show you 2/2 check pass. Meaning of that, your hardware, software, everything is working perfectly. You can log into your server. Okay. Yeah. So is it till now it is clear to everyone, folks? All of you? Yes. Okay. Most welcome, all of you. So folks, right now, what we'll do, we'll wait for 1 more minute and after it is showing 2/2 check pass, we'll try to log into this server. Okay. Yeah. So here is the refresh button. Yes, when you click on refresh, that status will change. Yeah, just wait for 2 more minutes. It is a Windows instance. So Windows is based on graphical user interface. So that's why, folks, little bit what we say time is required. Okay. And if you remember, when you go out, what we say in front, or when you click on that instance, okay, so you will see in the downside some options are there, right? Detail, storage. So when we click on storage, it will show you 30 GB is required to install Windows operating system. And when you select Linux, it will show you only 8 GB because Linux is, yes, free tier, open source, CLI, command line interface, and Windows is graphical user interface. That's why extra space is required. Okay. Yeah. Now, status is changed, folks. You can see right now it is in running state and 2/2 check pass. Okay. Yeah. So now, folks, what we have to do, everyone, till now it is clear. 2/2 meaning is nothing but what? Your hardware and software is working perfectly. Yeah. If it is showing 1/2, we'll discuss in upcoming sessions. Troubleshooting methods are there. What you have to do. If it is showing 0/2, 1/2, so what you have to do, we'll discuss. Sir, region Mumbai, how it is showing availability zone as per South 1A. Yeah. Every region, folks, as we discuss in first 2 lectures, availability zone is nothing but what? Data centers, right? So in one region, minimum 3 availability zones are there. Meaning of that, in one house, minimum 3 rooms are there for separation. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Any other question, folks? Is it clear to everyone? Okay. So, right now we don't have extra time, folks. Time is over. So we'll stop here. Tomorrow we'll show you how to connect with Windows instance and how to connect with Linux also. So till this time, if you are practicing with me, what you have to do, just select the server. Okay. Click on instance state and click on last option that is called terminate instance. Okay. Yeah. Just click on terminate and again click on terminate. So you can see status is changing. It is showing you shutting down. After 1 minute, it will show you terminated. And after some minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, this system is not available in your dashboard, right? What is the meaning of terminated? We request one server from Amazon and we return everything to the Amazon. My work is completed. We return to the Amazon. So whatever time I use this server, okay, whatever time I use that server, Amazon will charge you only for that time, not extra time. Okay. Yeah. Community AMI is not secure. Why Amazon is using this option? Because Amazon is not for me and you. It is for everyone, right? So if you are a developer, if you want to deploy your operating system, most welcome, but it is not trusted. You can deploy your operating systems. Okay, that's why. Yeah. So folks, what you have to do, you can see terminated. So no need to worry about that if your system is showing terminated, because what you purchase, you return to the Amazon, your billing will stop. Amazon will not charge you anything, because whatever time you used from starting to till terminated, it will count that time only. Okay. Yeah. So I'll request to everyone, just go and terminate your system if you are practicing with me. So hope today we will understand what is the EC2, what is key pair, what is AMI, and how to launch. Connect, how to connect is remain, how to launch Windows Server is completed. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, folks. If you have any question or doubt, kindly raise your hand. So we will discuss about that. Or if you don't have any questions, so thank you so much for joining. Tomorrow, same time, we'll discuss about next topic. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yes, Afan, you can unmute yourself. Afan, you raise the hand, so you can unmute yourself. Okay, no question. Yeah, thank you so much then. Yeah. If we choose free tier, then why it is charging? See, free tier, when we discuss about free tier, so Amazon will give you a limit 750 hours, right? So whatever free limit is there, it will deduct from this only 750 hours. It is not like that you will start 100 server and Amazon is saying, no, you are free tier account, we will not charge you. It is not like that, right? So some conditions applied for every services. That's why it is charging, right? That's why it is asking you about the charge. Hope it is clear, right? Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So I think don't have any questions. So I'll close the meet tomorrow, same time. Okay.